A Troop was founded to commemorate a World War I light horse troop of the same name. It's the oldest continuous light horse troop in Australia.
Hi Stuart, how many troops in the Australian light horse is there still in Australia?
There are no regular army light horse units, of course, as mechanised today, but the Light Horse Association has, I believe, 70 different groups registered with them.
Would you mind me asking your age and how long you have been involved with the troop for?
I'm 75 years of age and we've been running the troop for I think 32 years now, since 1977, yeah.
And what was the role of the light horsemen in World War I?
They're basically mounted infantry. They used the horse as transport to get to the point where they were needed, where they dismounted and fought on foot. Other than that, they were used for reconnaissance work and long distance patrols out into the desert.
Wow, Stuart, this equipment looks very impressive. What is your equipment here on the horse?
It's a replica of a Hotchkiss light machine gun. It was originally used on tanks and aircraft because the cavalry needed something lighter than a Lewis gun. The gun's gas operated and strip fed in 30 round strips. Strips can be hooked together so that it feeds continuously. It's quite a large team. The gun itself and first line ammunition is carried on the number 1 horse. It's led, of course, by, in this case, myself as the pack driver. When the gun is deployed for action, they blow a whistle or give a signal, you stop. The gun is taken off with quick release couplings, ammunition is taken off, but when the gun's deployed, the number 1, number 2, and if there's an NCO in charge, number 3 on the gun dismount, hand their horses to myself, who takes all the horses away so they're out of danger. We can get the simulated fire in approximately 30 seconds from when the signal's given to stop and go into action. It's usually used to the right or on high ground to support the remaining members of the troop who are on foot just firing their rifles.
And I've heard that you have just recently won an award. Could you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, I was advised a couple of weeks ago that I was being awarded with the Order of Australia Medal. As for my work with A Troop and the light horse preservation of the history, pageantry and skills. And whilst I acknowledge I've been the driving force behind it, it can't function without all the people that have worked with me to make it a show on the road. Cop a bit of a hard time from me sometimes because having been in the army a long while, one tends to snap things out rather than ask people very nicely, but they all sort of carry on regardless.
Right.
Please end with that.
I know. I'm Megan Jones and you're watching Horse Talk TV.
Actually, my journey went from being a cowboy to a horse trainer, from a horse trainer to a horseman. Because Mr. Troy Henry, the man that really inspired me, he said, don't try to be a horse trainer. See, they're just mechanics. They hurry up and do what the owners want. He said, but a horseman would only do what a horse would want.
Side pass. This is called the falling leaf. So just keep your eyes on me. So if I were to turn you this way, keep your side pass away, look at me and turn. But your chi also has an attracting chi. It's like, okay?
It's not either or for or against. There's a natural way to do this, and it involves love, language, and leadership. Most people only have love, or they only have leadership. They don't have all three.
Brain is starting to become more left brain instead of right brain. She's operating out of her right brain.
Really exciting to see a horse of this size go around the barrels. How does he negotiate the course, say, compared to a small one?
Well, it's definitely a lot harder for them because they're not as agile and able to turn quite as tight as the small ones, but he can do it. The good ones can do it. It's just a lot bigger, and you've got to be a bit gentler on them and allow them to take that extra stride and extra space to get around there.
Well, we've come to the end of this wonderful experience of Australian horsemanship and bushcraft. We've met some fabulously passionate horse lovers who have travelled far and wide to be here and seen some extraordinary Australian horsemanship. So make an effort and come to this fantastic festival. It's really worth the trip. So ride safe, tune in, and we'll see you here on another episode of Horse Talk TV.
Hello, it's me again. I thought I'd call in case you missed the other 7 messages I left.
You've got it like absolutely buzzing.
It's just that stupid thing I do. You must have
You're watching Horse Talk TV.
No, I seem irrational when you're on the other side of the world.
And it's something that women can compete seriously against a man and beat his ass.
And all the fun you're having.
I'm enjoying this.
God damn it, I just need to hear your voice again. You know these feelings make me crazy, but that's the way I love you, baby. Sorry I've been putting you through hell. Hey, even though you love me, you can tell I don't do lonely well. No, I don't do lonely.
The basics.
Spurs on or anything else.
No.
It's like,
Oh, is that why?
Smile.
Well, that's all we've got time for this week on Horse Talk.
Banjo wanted his little say
With
too.
his sound effects.
And that's why he's called
And
Banjo.
that's it. This episode's a horse's ass.